Hello dear students, this is me Bharti Karat, and today again we are going to continue with basic concepts of geometry. In the last session we have studied conditional statement and its converse. We have also studied what are direct and indirect proofs. We have also gone through practice set 1.3. Now let us proceed towards problem set 1. Okay, in that question number 1 is select the correct alternative from the answers of the questions given below. How many midpoints does a segment have? So the first question is how many midpoints does a segment have? Now just consider this diagram of a segment. Okay, so a segment has one and only one midpoint. Okay, a segment has only one midpoint. So your option number 1 is correct. Now second one, how many points are there in the intersection of two distinct lines? Now suppose consider these two lines. Okay, now when these two lines they intersect each other, so how many point of intersection are found? That is only one. Okay, that is 1 point. How many lines are determined by the three distinct points? Okay, now they have said how many lines are determined by three distinct points. Now if you consider three collinear points, suppose 1, 2 and 3. Okay, if you consider these three collinear points, one and only one single line passes through this three collinear points. Okay, and if you consider three non-collinear points, okay, then you can say three lines, that is 1, 2 and 3 lines can pass through this. So option number 3, that is 1 or 3 is your answer. Now question number 4, that is find distance AB if the coordinates of A and B are -2 and 5. Okay, now you very well know that 5 is greater than -2. Okay, therefore distance AB is equal to 5 minus -2. That is 5 minus minus will be plus 2. That is 7. Okay, so distance AB is 7. You can see here distance AB is 7. Okay, now let us move on towards question number 2. Sorry, in that question number 5 is left. In question number 1 we are going to see question number 5. If PQR and distance PQ is 2. Okay, if we have a line P dash Q dash R. So on a line points P, Q, R are given and distance PQ, you can see distance PQ is 2 and distance PR is 10. Then find distance QR. You have to find this distance QR. Okay, now children, you very well know that PQ, or you can call it a distance PQ plus distance QR is equal to distance PR. Okay, now children, you can tell from this how much is PQ. Distance PQ is 2 plus distance QR you have to find out. Okay, and distance PR. Now how much is PR? That is 10. So distance QR is equal to 10 minus 2. Therefore distance QR is equal to 8. So option number 2 is right. Now let us move on towards question number 2. On a number line, coordinates of P, Q, R are 3, -5 and 6 respectively. State with reason whether the following statements are true or false. Okay, so now they have given coordinates of P, Q, R, that is 3, -5 and 6. Now you can say children, first you have to find out distance PQ. Okay, in order to find distance PQ, you have to write down the coordinates first. P is 3, okay, and Q is -5. Okay, now you very well know that 3 is greater than -5. Therefore what you have to do? Distance PQ is equal to how much? 3 minus -5, that is 3 plus 5 is equal to 8. So distance PQ is 8. Okay, now distance QR. So what is value of Q? Q is -5 and R is 6. Also you know that 6 is greater than minus 5. Okay, therefore you can say distance QR is equal to 6 minus 5. That is how much? 6 plus 5, that is equal to 11. Okay, therefore distance QR is 11. Now PR. So how much is P? P is 3, R is 6. Okay, and you also know that 6 is greater than 3. Therefore you can say that distance distance PR. Okay, distance PR is equal to 6 minus 3, that is equal to 3. Okay, so that means PQ is 8, QR is 11, PR is 3. Okay, now they have given us some statements over here. Okay, that is distance PQ plus distance QR is equal to distance PR. You have to tell whether it is true or false. Okay, now here we'll put the values. Now distance PQ, how much is PQ? PQ is 8 plus QR is 11. Now is equal to PR. How much is PR? 3. Now 8 plus 11 is 19 is equal to 3. Now if you see this left hand side and right hand side are not equal. Okay, they are not equal. If you get answer here 3 and here also 3, that means the statement is true. But 19 is not equal to 3. Therefore, you can write down here the given statement is false. The given statement is false. Okay. Now let us move towards the second one. Now distance PR plus distance RQ is equal to distance PQ. Now how much is PR? PR is 3 plus distance RQ is 11 is equal to distance PQ is 8. Now 3 plus 11 is 14 is equal to 8. Therefore these are not equal. Okay, these are not equal. Therefore you can say that left hand side is not equal to right hand side. Therefore the given statement is false. Given statement is false. Okay, now third one, distance RP. RP means PR, that is 3 plus distance PQ. PQ is 8 is equal to RQ. RQ is 11. Now 8 plus 3, 8, 9, 10, 11. Okay, and the distance RQ is also 11. Therefore both the distances are equal. Therefore you can write here left hand side is equal to right hand side, and therefore the given statement is right. Given statement is true. Okay, you can say it is true. Now if you see question number 4, distance PQ. How much is PQ? Is 8 minus distance PR is 3 is equal to distance QR. What is QR? 11. Now 8 minus 3 is 5 is equal to 11. Now again you will find that both the sides are not equal. Therefore you can write there left hand side is not equal to right hand side. Therefore the given statement is false. Therefore the given statement is false. Okay, now let us proceed towards question number 3. Coordinates of some pairs of points are given below. Hence, find the distance between each point. Okay, now first one they have given 3, 6. Second is -9, -1. Third one is -4 and 5. Fourth is x and -2. Fifth is x plus 3, x minus 3. Fourth one is -25 and -47. And seventh one is 80 and -85. Now let us see first one. Okay, distance is given 3 and 6. Let the coordinates of A and B be 3, 6. Okay, now we'll name the coordinates of these points as A and B. Okay, so let the coordinates of A and B is be 3 and 6. Okay, what we have done, we have given the coordinates to these points and we have named and we have assumed their names as A and B. Okay, now distance AB. Okay, in order to find distance AB, what we are going to do here, we are going to subtract the smaller number from the greater one. So which is greater over here? 6 is greater than 3. So in order to find distance AB, we are going to write here 6 minus 3. Okay, we are going to write 6 minus 3. How much it is? Therefore, distance AB is equal to 3. How much is distance AB? Distance AB is 3. Now again in second one they have given minus 9 and minus 1. So let the coordinates of C and D be minus 9 and minus 1. This we have considered. Okay, this let the coordinates be C and D of minus 9 and minus 1. This is our assumption. Okay, now you very well know that minus 1 is greater than minus 9. Therefore distance CD will be minus 1 minus 9. That is how much? Minus 1 plus 9. Okay, this minus becomes plus. So minus 1 plus 9 is 8. Okay, therefore distance CD is 8. Now third one, minus 4 and 5. Now let the coordinates of E and F be minus 4 and 5. And you very well know that 5 is greater than minus 4. Therefore distance EF is equal to 5 minus 4. Okay, is equal to how much then? 5 minus will become plus 4. That is, therefore distance EF is equal to 9. Okay, distance EF is 9. Now in fourth one they have given X and minus 2. Now let the coordinates of G and H be X and minus 2. Now as X is positive and minus 2 is negative. Okay, that means X is greater than minus 2. Therefore distance GH is X minus 2. Okay, therefore distance GH is equal to X minus will become plus 2. Therefore distance GH is X plus 2. Okay, now fifth one, X plus 3 and X minus 3. Okay, now children, you can consider the coordinates. You can let the coordinates of P and Q be X plus 3 and X minus 3. You can name anything A, B, P, Q, L, M, whatever you want. Okay, let the coordinates of P and Q be X plus 3 and X minus 3. Okay, now you can see here X plus 3 is a positive one and X minus 3 is negative. So you can understand from this that X plus 3 is greater than X minus 3. Therefore distance PQ is equal to X plus 3 minus X minus 3. Okay, therefore X plus 3 minus X, and this minus will become plus 3. Now this plus X and minus X will get cancelled, and what you get, distance PQ as distance PQ is equal to 3 plus 3 is equal to 6. Okay, now sixth one, that is minus 25 and minus 47. So let us consider the coordinates of X and Y be minus 25 and minus 47. And you very well know that minus 25 is greater than minus 47. Therefore, distance XY is equal to minus 25 minus 47 is equal to how much? Minus 25. This minus will become plus 47. Okay. Now, minus 25 plus 47 is how much? That is 22. Okay. Now, last one, 80 and minus 85. Let the coordinates of M and be 80 and minus 85. And you very well know that 80 is greater than minus 85. Therefore, distance MN is equal to 80 minus 85. Okay. Then 80 minus will become plus 85. Okay. That is how much? 165. Therefore, you can say distance MN is 165. Now children, question number 4. Now coordinates of point P on a number line is minus 7. Find the coordinates of points on the number line which are at a distance of 8 units from point P. Now children, what they have given? They have given coordinate of point P on a number line is how much? Minus 7. So let us write it down. The coordinate of point P on the number line is how much? Is minus 7. Okay. Now if you consider the number line, okay, if you consider number line, if you take here 0, okay, and suppose here it is point P. Now the numbers here are positive numbers and the numbers towards the left are negative numbers. Okay. Now there are two possibilities. What? Now when the coordinates of point P on number line is minus 7, then there are 2 points. There are 2 points, one on the right of point P, one on the right side of point P, and other to the left side of point P. Okay. Then these 2 points, the point 1 to the left and the right side, are at a distance of 8 units from point P. Okay. These two points are at a distance of 8 units from point P. Okay. Now children, you very well know that the point which is towards the left hand side, okay, or towards the right hand side, we'll name them. Okay. Let point A be to the right side of P. Okay. And let point B be to the left side of point P. Okay. Now if you see, point A is to the right hand side of point P. That means the coordinate of point A is greater than point P, as well as the coordinate of point B is smaller than point P. Why it is? Because point B is to the left hand side of point P, and to the left hand side you find all are negative numbers, okay, and to the right hand side you find that all numbers are positive, okay. Therefore point A is greater than point P and point B is smaller than point P, okay. Now let us consider, let us see what distance PA, okay. Let us see distance PA, okay. Now distance PA is how much? Suppose 8 they have given, okay. P you know, and A is from P 8 units forward, okay. Therefore coordinate of A minus coordinate of P is equal to 8. Now you don't know what is the coordinate of A, therefore you will write it as it is. Coordinate of A is equal to 8 plus coordinate 8 plus coordinate of P. Now you know 8, and what is coordinate of P? That is minus 7, okay, that is minus 7. Therefore 8 minus 7 is equal to 1, that is coordinate of A, okay. Now let us see coordinate of point B, okay. Now distance BP is equal to how much? So I'll write it down here. So coordinate of P minus coordinate of B is equal to 8, okay. Now therefore coordinate of B is equal to coordinate of P minus 8. Now what is coordinate of P? That is minus 7 minus 8, that will be minus 15, okay. Therefore coordinate of B is equal to minus 15, okay. So you can say that the point A and B are at a distance of point P at a distance of 8 units from point P with coordinates that is 1 and minus 15, okay. Now let us move on towards question number 5. Now children, answer the following questions. If A dash B dash C and distance AC is 17, now just consider this line, okay. How are the points on this line? A, B and C, okay. Distance AC is 17, distance BC is 6.5, and you have to find AB, okay. Now you very well know that distance AC is equal to distance AB plus distance BC. Now how much is AC? AC is 17. Distance AB you have to find out, okay. Distance BC is 6.5, okay. Distance BC is 6.5. Therefore, you can write down here as distance AB is equal to 17 minus 6.5. Okay, that is how much? 10.5. Therefore, you can say that distance AB is 10.5. Okay, now consider the second one. Now consider this line. How are the points P, Q and R? Okay, now distance PQ is 3.4. Okay, QR is 5.7. Then you have to find out PR. Okay, therefore you can write down that distance PR is equal to distance PQ plus distance QR. Okay, distance QR, that is how much? 3.4 plus 5.7. okay, that is how much? 9.1. Therefore you can say distance PR is 9.1. see, as 7 plus 4 is 11, 1 carried, 4 plus 5 is 9, that is 9.1. Now question number 6 is in the same way as you have solved question number 4. Now coordinates of point A on a number line is 1. What are the coordinates of points on the number line which are at a distance of 7 units from A? Again, what we are going to do, we are going to consider now the coordinates of point, the coordinate of point A on a number line is 1. Now naturally there will be 2 points, one to its left and other to its right. Okay, now there will be 2 points, one to the left of A and other to the right of point A at a distance of 7 unit. Okay, and these points are at a distance of 7 units. Okay, at a distance of 7 units to the 7 units from point A. Okay, now let C be to the right of B. Now you can write down here, let point C be to the right of P and B to the left of A. Sorry, here it is A. Let C be to the right of A and B to the left of A. Now if you see this number line, okay, here is origin. So C is to this side. Okay, C point may be anywhere over here, C, and to the left side we have B. Okay, now therefore coordinate of point C will be greater or larger than coordinates of point A. Coordinate of point point A. Why it is so? Because C is to the right hand side of A, and to the right hand side of a number line we have all positive numbers. Okay, and the coordinates of point B will be smaller than that of A. As you know, to the left hand side we have negative numbers. Okay, now if you find distance AC, okay, distance AC is how much? They have given it is 7. Okay, that means distance of A and C is of 7 units. Therefore, coordinate of C minus coordinate of A is equal to 7. Okay, therefore coordinate of C is equal to 7 plus coordinate of A, that is 7 plus 1, that is equal to 8. Now we'll see distance BA, okay, is equal to also 7. Therefore coordinate of A minus coordinate of B is equal to 7. Therefore coordinate of B is equal to 7 plus coordinate of coordinate of A. That is how much? 7 minus 1 . Okay, let me make a correction over here. Coordinate of B is equal to coordinate of A minus 7, as we are changing the sides. Okay, therefore this positive coordinate of this negative minus coordinate of B will go to the other side and it will become plus, and this 7 will come to the other side and it will become minus. Okay, therefore coordinate of A is 1 and minus 7, that is minus 6. Therefore you can say distance BA is minus 6. Hence you can say that points on the number line which are at a distance of 7 units from point A are 8 and minus 6. Okay, now let us move on towards question number 7. Okay, now in question number 7, what you have to do, you have to write the following statements in conditional form. So what are conditional forms? That is, you have to write the given statement in if and then form. Now let us move on towards the first one, that is every rhombus is a square. Okay, so we can write it down as if the given quadrilateral is a square, then it is a rhombus. Second one, angles in a linear pair are supplementary. Okay, if the given two angles are forming are forming linear pair, then they are supplementary. Third one, a triangle is a figure formed by three segments. Okay, if the given figure is a triangle, then it is formed by three segments. Okay, and last one, a number having only two divisors is called a prime number. Okay, if the given number is having only two divisors, then it is a prime number. Okay, now let us move on towards question number 8. Now what you have to do over here, write the converse of each of the statements given below. Okay, now first one, if the sum of the measures of angles is in a figure is 180 degree, then the figure is a triangle. Now what you have to do in the converse, if you have to change with then, whatever is the part following then will become if, and whatever is the part following if, that will come in then. Okay, so I'll write it down for you. If the given figure is a triangle, then the sum of measures of its angles is 180 degree. Okay, second one, if the sum of the measures of two angles is 90 degree, then they are complement of each other. Okay, then they are complement of each other. If the if the given two angles are complement of each other, then the sum of the measures of two angles is 90 degrees. Okay, now children, question number 3 and 4, you will take it as your homework. Now let us move on towards question number 9. Okay, here write the antecedent, that is given part, and the consequent, that is the part to be proved in the following statements. So what you have to write down in this, what is given and what we have to prove. So I'll solve first one for you, second one you will take it as your homework. Okay, now let us write first antecedent. Okay, so what is given, if all the sides of a triangle are congruent, then its all angles are congruent. So what is given, all the sides of the triangle are congruent. All the sides of a triangle are congruent. Okay, and consequent means what we have to prove now. Consequent, what we have to prove, that all its angles are congruent. Now what they have given, all the sides of the triangle are congruent, and we have to prove that its all angles are congruent. Okay. Now second one, they have given the diagonals of a parallelogram bisect each other. So you have to write first the conditional statement. It is not given in if and then form. So write down conditional statement first. Conditional statement. That will be if the given quadrilateral, if the given quadrilateral is a parallelogram, then its diagonals bisect each other. Now from this you have to write down the antecedent as your homework. Okay, and you'll also write down the consequent. It's very easy, you can write it down as we have done in question number 1. Now last one, draw a label figure showing information in each of the following statements and write the antecedent and consequent. Now they have asked you all to draw two equilateral triangles, or two equilateral triangles are similar. Therefore, so you can draw it in this way. A, B, C and P, Q, R are equilateral triangles. Okay, and you have to write down the antecedent and consequent. Now first we'll write the conditional statement. Conditional statement. So what is the conditional statement? If two triangles, if the given two triangles are equilateral, then they are similar. Okay. Now we'll write first antecedent. Okay, antecedent. Now what is given in this? The given two triangles are equilateral. That is given. That is your antecedent. The given two triangles are equilateral. Now consequent you have to write, means what you are going to prove. Consequent. What you have to prove in this? The given two triangles are equilateral. This is given to you all, but you have to prove that they are similar. Okay, they are similar. In the same way, you can solve question number 2 and 3. You have to draw the diagram over here. Now for this I'll just draw the diagram over here, and you may write down the antecedent and consequent. Now see, if angles in a linear pair are congruent, then each of them are right angles. Now see, if you name it as A, B, O and C, what you find here? Angle AOC and angles BOC, they are a linear pair of angles. They are congruent and they make an angle of 90 degrees. Okay, so you can write down here in antecedent that the angles in a linear pair are congruent. Okay, this will be your antecedent, and consequent will be each of them is a right angle. So you'll write it down. In third one, same you have to do. You have to draw the altitudes on the sides of the triangle. Now suppose this is the triangle and you have to draw the altitudes. This is the altitude of the triangle. It is A, B, C, and we'll name it as M and N. Okay, so you'll write here, it's antecedent that the altitude drawn on two sides of the triangle are congruent. That means these are congruent, and consequent will be those two sides are also congruent. Okay, this will be your consequent. So you may write it down in your notebook. So this is for the problem set. In the next session we'll start with the new topic.